Okay. Now, this is 2 Hornby engine shells, and they sent these by Royal Mail, but they sent them at the lower rate, which I appreciate, but coming that way is like standard shipping, and it takes forever. So I bought these a couple of months ago, probably. I think it was in middle November, maybe, or the 1st of November. So maybe a month. That's not too bad. Can't get them out of the box. We'll solve that problem. We'll throw that box away anyway. All right. Here we go. Well, the first one that unwrapped is my Lord Nelson. Now, if you notice in the pre-war engines, your larger engines were all pretty much made the same way. This one's a little bent up here on this front skirt, this front landing. Little out of shape. That's an easy fix. But the rest of the body is in pretty good shape. It does have some scratching in the paint. The Hornby decal on the front is clear and it's very good. The boiler front is not bad. It's got one little nick in it right there in the paint around the rim. Once again, I've got an eyelet missing. Got 2 on this side, 1 on this side. And we'll either, I have eyelets now that I think will work. And they might not, because I think they probably go better with HO. So I might have to use my cotter pins or cotter keys. Generally, the paint's not too bad. Like I said, it's got quite a few scratches in it. And maybe we can touch it up. These greens that they use sometimes are hard to duplicate. This does have all the steps on it, which is rare. But I'd say a little straightening here and there. Good clean up, touch up. Put our rails on it, eyelets in. Can't figure that out. Huh. Looks like it's been a little buckled at some time or another. This side panels got a little crinkle in them, and that could have been from factory. Yeah, could have been from factory when they soldered it. But anyway, this is a Lord Nelson, and it's one of the engines that I've been wanting, and now I finally have one, so I'm glad about that. And it has both its buffers on the front. It's got its horn hook coupler. It's got its rear coupler. So outside of those things, we've already gone over. And a new power unit, which will be a Marks. Get that done. That'll be a nice engine and ready to go. This is one of many engines that I already have, but they made many different versions of this. And this looks like at one time it's been restored or started to be restored. And it's not bad, but we're going to do it again. It has its handrails on it, which is rare. Like it might have had a couple of dings in it earlier, and they took them out. And they did a really nice job with it. Barely tell it. I just noticed it because it was kind of wavy right here. This has both its little short handrails in the front. Every now and then I've got one of these that don't, but this one does. And that's good. That's a good thing. Believe it or not, these are one of the hardest ones to replace. And this is a, judging from all looks of it, it's another number 2. And like I say, I have several of these. But beans, this one is, it's got its steps, rear steps. And I have to replace one of the bumpers, but it has front and back bumpers. All its couplers. It's got its stacks. It's got the right. So yeah, this is one of the odd ones. It's got the steam whistle. And like I say, the job that they did do wasn't that bad, considering I don't know what kind of shape it was in when they started it, but I can tell that it was a little rough. And they did a nice job overall. And it won't take much to bring this one back to life. Put a new power plant in it. Get it going. So, anyway, that's all I have for you for today, guys. For right now, anyway. Just wanted to share that with you. So now I've got 2 more Hornby engines. I do have my Lord Nelson, which is one I've tried to find that I could afford, even shell-wise. And you don't find the Lord Nelsons very often. The decals on it are not very good, but they are fair. Well, actually I can say they're good because you only got a couple of nicks on one side, a little wear on one side, but the lettering is all crisp, legible. So yeah. So I don't have room for these in my Hornby box, either one of them. And I'm going to throw away the box they just came in. And I want to keep them in here with my Hornby. So I'm going to have to set them aside until I figure out what I'm going to do with them. What box they're going to go in. Box, who's got the box? All right, guys. That's all I have for you. As I said, for today, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And as always, if you enjoy rebuilding your trains, refurbishing them, restoring them, working on them, running them, operating your layout, working on your layout, just doing the scenics on your layout, whatever it is that you enjoy doing with your trains, you should have happy rails, especially if you love that hobby, this hobby, or as love doing what you do as much as I do. All right. Until next time, G-Man, bye.